The workplace has undergone a profound transformation over the past decade, with remote work evolving from a niche arrangement to a mainstream model for organizations across the globe. The acceleration of this trend, catalyzed by global events such as the COVID-19 pandemic, has forced companies to rethink not only where work gets done, but also how it is managed, measured, and optimized for productivity. As we look to the future, remote work is poised to become an enduring feature of the professional landscape, bringing both new opportunities and challenges. Understanding and implementing best practices for managing virtual teams will be essential for organizations seeking to thrive in this new era. Remote work's rise is rooted in several converging factors: technological advancements, shifting employee expectations, and the proven benefits of flexible work arrangements. Cloud computing, high-speed internet, and a proliferation of collaboration tools have made it technically feasible for teams to operate seamlessly across time zones. Meanwhile, employees increasingly value autonomy, work-life balance, and the ability to design their own work environments. For employers, remote work offers access to a broader talent pool, cost savings on office space, and the potential for increased productivity. However, these benefits do not materialize automatically. They require intentional strategies and robust management practices. One of the primary challenges of remote work is maintaining clear communication. In a traditional office, informal conversations and spontaneous meetings help keep everyone aligned. In virtual teams, however, the lack of physical proximity can lead to misunderstandings, information silos, and a sense of isolation. To counteract this, leaders must prioritize overcommunication and clarity. This begins with establishing regular check-ins, whether daily stand-ups, weekly team meetings, or one-on-one sessions, to ensure that everyone is on the same page. Video calls, while sometimes fatiguing, are invaluable for building rapport and reading nonverbal cues. Written communication, whether through email, instant messaging, or project management platforms, should be concise, unambiguous, and accessible to all team members. Equally important is the selection and integration of digital tools that facilitate collaboration without overwhelming employees. The modern virtual office is built on a foundation of software platforms: Slack or Microsoft Teams for real-time messaging, Zoom or Google Meet for video conferencing, Asana or Trello for task management, and cloud storage solutions like Google Drive or Dropbox for document sharing. The key is to standardize tool usage across the organization so that everyone knows where to find information and how to contribute. At the same time, leaders should guard against tool overload, which can fragment attention and create unnecessary friction. Periodic audits of the team's tech stack, informed by employee feedback, can help strike the right balance. Trust is the bedrock of any successful remote team. In the absence of direct supervision, managers must shift from measuring productivity by hours spent at a desk to evaluating outcomes and deliverables. This requires a culture of accountability, where expectations are clearly defined and progress is tracked transparently. Setting specific measurable goals, using frameworks like objectives and key results, OKRs, helps ensure that everyone understands what success looks like. Managers should empower team members with autonomy while providing support and guidance as needed. Regular feedback loops, both formal and informal, enable continuous improvement and prevent small issues from escalating. Despite its many advantages, remote work can exacerbate feelings of isolation and disengagement. Without the social fabric of the office, employees may struggle to form relationships, share knowledge, or feel connected to the organization's mission. Fostering a strong team culture in a virtual environment requires creativity and intentionality. Virtual coffee breaks, online team-building activities, and informal chat channels can help recreate the camaraderie of the office. Celebrating milestones, recognizing individual achievements, and sharing organizational news keep morale high and reinforce a sense of belonging. Leaders should also encourage open dialogue about mental health and work-life balance, providing resources and flexibility to support well-being. Managing performance in remote teams presents unique challenges. Traditional approaches, such as monitoring attendance or tracking keystrokes, are not only ineffective but also erode trust. Instead, leaders should focus on outcomes and cultivate intrinsic motivation. This involves aligning work with employees' strengths and interests, offering opportunities for growth, and recognizing contributions. Transparent performance metrics, regular progress reviews, and constructive feedback help maintain accountability without micromanagement. When issues arise, managers should address them promptly and empathetically, seeking to understand underlying causes and co-create solutions. Another critical aspect of remote work is inclusivity. Distributed teams often span countries, cultures, and time zones, introducing new complexities around communication, collaboration, and decision-making. To ensure that all voices are heard, leaders should be mindful of scheduling meetings at times that accommodate different regions, rotating meeting times when necessary. Written documentation of decisions and action items ensures that those who cannot attend in real time stay informed. Cultural sensitivity training and explicit norms around communication styles can help bridge gaps and foster a sense of unity. Accessibility considerations, such as providing captions on video calls or using colorblind-friendly design in shared documents, ensure that all team members can participate fully. Work-life balance is both a benefit and a challenge of remote work. The flexibility to set one's own schedule and work from anywhere can enhance productivity and satisfaction, but it also blurs the boundaries between professional and personal life. Employees may find it difficult to switch off, leading to burnout and decreased engagement. Organizations can support healthy boundaries by setting clear expectations around availability, discouraging after-hours communication, and modeling balanced behavior at the leadership level. Providing resources for ergonomic home office setups, encouraging regular breaks, and offering wellness programs further demonstrate a commitment to employee well-being. Onboarding and integrating new hires remotely requires a reimagined approach. In the absence of in-person orientation, organizations must design structured onboarding processes that introduce new employees to the company culture, clarify roles and responsibilities, and connect them with key stakeholders. Buddy systems, virtual welcome sessions, and comprehensive onboarding checklists can accelerate the integration process and reduce the risk of new hires feeling adrift. Ongoing mentorship and opportunities for informal interaction help newcomers build relationships and navigate the organization. Professional development remains a priority in remote settings. Access to learning opportunities, career advancement, and skill building must be equitable, regardless of location. Organizations can offer virtual training sessions, online courses, and access to industry conferences. Encouraging cross-functional projects and stretch assignments exposes employees to new challenges and broadens their skill sets. Transparent promotion criteria and regular career conversations signal a commitment to growth and retention. Security and data privacy take on heightened importance in a distributed workforce. With employees accessing company systems from diverse locations and devices, organizations must implement robust cybersecurity protocols. This includes multi-factor authentication, encrypted communications, regular security training, and clear policies around data handling. IT support should be readily available to assist with technical issues and ensure compliance with regulatory requirements. Looking ahead, the future of remote work will likely be shaped by a hybrid model, blending remote and in-office work to maximize flexibility and collaboration. This approach offers the best of both worlds, but also introduces new management complexities. Leaders must be intentional about designing equitable experiences for all employees, regardless of where they work. This may involve rethinking office space as a hub for collaboration and innovation, rather than a default location for daily work. Hybrid teams require clear policies around presence, communication, and decision-making to prevent the emergence of in-group and out-group dynamics. Measuring productivity in remote teams demands a nuanced approach. Traditional metrics such as hours worked or emails sent are poor proxies for actual output. Instead, organizations should focus on value delivered, customer satisfaction, and progress toward strategic objectives. Advanced analytics and project management tools can provide insights into workflow bottlenecks, resource allocation, and team performance. However, data should be used to inform supportive interventions, not punitive measures. Transparency around measurement criteria and a focus on continuous improvement foster a culture of trust and accountability. Leadership skills are evolving in response to the demands of remote work. Emotional intelligence, adaptability, and digital fluency are now as important as technical expertise. Leaders must be adept at building relationships across distances, navigating ambiguity, and inspiring teams in the absence of face-to-face contact. Investing in leadership development programs that emphasize these competencies prepares managers to succeed in the virtual workplace. The role of human resources is also transforming. HR professionals must design policies and processes that support remote work at scale, from recruitment and onboarding to performance management and employee engagement. This includes revisiting compensation structures, benefits packages, and legal compliance in multiple jurisdictions. HR technology platforms that centralize information, automate routine tasks, and facilitate self-service empower both employees and managers. As remote work becomes the norm, organizations must also consider the broader social and environmental implications. Reduced commuting contributes to lower carbon emissions and improved urban air quality. Access to remote work can drive economic inclusion by opening opportunities to individuals in rural or underserved areas. At the same time, organizations must be mindful of potential downsides, such as the digital divide or the erosion of community ties. Proactive strategies, such as supporting digital literacy initiatives and fostering local connections, can help mitigate these risks. The physical workspace itself is being reimagined. Home offices, co-working spaces, and third places are replacing the traditional corporate headquarters as the locus of work. Employers can support employees by offering stipends for home office equipment, subsidizing co-working memberships, or providing access to regional hubs for collaboration. Flexibility in workspace choice recognizes the diverse needs and preferences of the modern workforce. In conclusion, the future of remote work is bright, but it is not without its challenges. Success in this new paradigm requires a deliberate, human-centered approach to management. Clear communication, trust-based accountability, inclusive practices, and a focus on well-being are the cornerstones of effective virtual teams. By embracing technology thoughtfully, investing in leadership and professional development, and fostering a culture of connection and purpose, organizations can unlock the full potential of remote work. As the world of work continues to evolve, those who adapt and innovate will be best positioned to attract top talent, drive productivity, and achieve sustainable growth. The journey toward mastering remote work is ongoing, but with the right strategies and mindset, it promises to be a rewarding one for organizations and employees alike.